here with Nana. Alright, so question 1 is, when were you born?
I was born in October 24th, 1943.
What kind of clothes did you wear?
Bell-bottom pants. And just cute little sports tops.
Like Mommy? Well, Mommy was like the 80s rocker version.
Well, Mommy more like dungarees. Mine were like just all big at the bottom of the leg, like bells.
I know what they look like.
Oh.
What did you do as a kid, like to have fun and stuff?
To have fun. Roller skated. I loved roller skating. And back in those days, you had to have a key to be able to wear your roller skates to roller skate, and I always lost my key. So
Guess who wasn't going roller skating?
it took me weeks to find my roller skating key. And ride bikes. And play with my dollies. And that was about it. Swim. That was it.
I don't play with dollies. We still do that though. I mean, I play with Barbies, but not like dolls.
I know, Cheyenne always wanted me to play with her Barbies, and I really didn't want to, but...
No. I'm too old for this. Yes! Okay.
Okay.
How old were you when you became a grandma?
Oh, gosh. 46.
Who was it?
Who had their kid first? Your mother
She had Michael first.
had Michael first, and Aunt Dawn had Laura. They were 2
I
months
thought
apart.
Christopher's younger than Laura?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like an existential crisis that I just had. And were you glad when I was born?
Oh, I was so excited. I just couldn't wait. There was another little girl closer to me that I could get to see all the time. I used to run over and see you all the time. Of course I was glad you were born. I love you. You were a beautiful baby.
You.
And you lived with me.
I looked like Ashley and Mary-Kate Olsen.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, you did.
I did. I had the same hairstyle, the same face shape. We literally
And
looked
you
exactly
liked
alike.
standing in front of the TV, watching TV.
I'm surprised I'm not like blind. How many selfies have we taken together, Nana?
1.
Nuh-uh.
Huh?
We've taken like 5.
I don't remember. I remember the one at the mall.
That's like the one that's on Facebook. We've taken we took 2 today.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
There's the one at the mall, and then there was one where
Yes, you're
you were
totally
drinking
right.
snot.
See, at 72, you don't remember these things all the time. You have to think about it, and then you remember them.
And you had snot dripping out of your nose.
Like I said, I never forget anything I remember.
You look like that kid from Wind Waker.
Wind Waker?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a boy or girl?
It's a boy. He runs around with like snot hanging out to here.
Ashley. Horrible. Okay, better?
Did
Better.
you pinch my cheeks? No, I wasn't talking about it today.
Oh,
I was talking about
did I pinch your cheeks when
Yeah.
you were little? Oh, yeah, you did. All the babies. I go, hi, honey, how's my little honey doing?
what is the most embarrassing story about me? I know one about you.
I don't remember you ever doing anything embarrassing.
Really, I thought.
You were a good baby. You were a good child.
Don't tell that to Mommy. She would disagree.
You were a good child. I don't remember anything embarrassing.
I remember your embarrassing story with the lobster.
Oh, yeah, my pet.
My mom and we all kind of went to this little park, and they were like natural ponds. Well, they weren't natural ponds. They were
Oh,
maybe,
that one.
yeah, that one. And
where I got stuck in the mud.
yeah, my mom was like had this like 7-foot long stick, and she was trying to like rescue all of the crawfish because they were draining the ponds.
Meanwhile, Nana's sinking in the quicksand.
Nana grabs this itty little stick and just marches down in there.
I remember that.
Plops right into the mud.
I remember that.
And I tried to go help her, and I like picked her up, just went sucked her right back
You got my blazer. Remember, I was so worried about my beautiful blazer.
Yeah, and then this guy drove by, and luckily he had like thigh-high like
He came and got me.
got her. She was so embarrassed.
He saw me from up on the mountaintop when he was standing way up on those rocks on the other side.
Really?
Yeah, remember he came around with the truck and he was laughing. And I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed.
Who is my favorite fictional character?
Fictional, that means not real.
Mm-hmm.
Zella?
What? Oh, Link. Link.
What's a Link?
Link is the main character.
Okay,
Nana's
we're
yellow.
going.
I mean... Alright, I'm gonna ask you that question again.
Okay.
What is my favorite fictional character? There's a lot.
Zelda.
There's more though.
Hobbit. What's his name? The Hobbit.
Thranduil?
Yeah, that's
That guy?
it. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's Thranduil. He's sassy. Can you say that?
Sassy?
No, say his name.
Vandrel.
Close enough. And then there's one more. He's not on my wall, so you can't look at that. Actually, he is, but not the character that is my favorite.
How about that old man, the wizard?
No.
No?
That's...
What's his name? What's his name? Mitchell. Yeah.
You remember that picture I just showed you with the wolf and the vampire?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh, he got his head
He's on
stuck
my
in
he's
there.
on my Facebook cover. That's him.
Oh, he's good looking.
Isn't he?
Yeah. He has the vampire eyebrows, though.
That's what his eyebrows naturally look like now.
They look like vampire.
That's him.
Oh, man, what a cock. Why am I whispering?
That's him. I don't know.
He's good looking.
Yeah. You have no idea.
He's hot to trot.
He's hot. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
No
Alright, next question. Just look at that.
Okay.
What kind of music do I like?
I never really heard you listen to music that much. Pop rock?
No.
What do you call it? Rap? No. Gospel music?
No. Nana, you're fired.
What kind of music is there? Just give me some.
There is rap, country, pop punk, there's normal pop, there is punk, there's alternative, there is post-hardcore, there's metal.
How about punk?
No, but it's kind of like that.
Punk rock?
No, it's post-hardcore.
A post-hardcore. I got it.
You didn't even say it right. If you could change my name, what would you change it to?
Heather.
Why?
I like it.
Why?
I like Heather. Because I was going to name my daughter Heather.
You were also gonna...
But...
What were you gonna name it when?
Heather.
I thought you were gonna name her something else.
Yeah, Heather.
No, you told me something else.
Oh. I don't remember.
Why'd you name her when you named her?
Because her grandmother was dying and blackmailed me, saying that she would pay her college. Never forget a birthday. But guess what? She never even gave her a birthday card. And her middle name is Gertrude, and she hates that.
Gwendolyn Gertrude.
Yeah, I hate that too.
And why'd you name Uncle Al Alfred Ernest?
Because he's named
Papa.
after his daddy.
I know.
Pop.
I know he's named after Papa. He's
Yeah.
the third.
Yeah, and he was born on his dad's birthday.
Really?
Yeah, that's his birthday
I
present.
never knew Pop-Up's birthday.
September 25th. And little Al's birthday is September 25th.
That works out.
Yeah.
Why'd you name Mommy Mommy? Well, obviously her name's not Mommy, but...
Because she's somebody's mommy. Well, let's see. Me and Papa broke up for about a month. And then we made up. And we went to this motel. We were married. And we went to this motel. And bingo.
So, but why'd you name her Bridget?
Because,
Not when did you consummate your love?
Because he was in love with this French actress named Bridget Bardot. And he wanted her to be Bridget. So she was actually named after a very famous movie star. Very beautiful movie star.
What'd you name Aunt Dawn Dawn? You just like the dawn?
I just like the dawn. There's a song, In the Heat of the Dawn or something like that. And I just popped up with Dawn Marie. My firstborn. My beautiful little girl.
And sometimes I wonder if you even know your name.
Yes, I know my name. It's easy. Carol.
Well, I mean, because you're always either called Mom or Nana. You're like, I am Nana. Sometimes you even say that.
I am Nana. Yeah, they asked me that at the barbecue.
If you even know your name?
What do all the kids call you? And I'm like, Nana. Nobody's ever called me Grandmom.
I thought you did. I thought you wanted to be called Nana.
Yeah. I didn't want to be called Grandmom, but I mean, if my grandchildren call me Grandmom, so be it. I'll still answer. But I never wanted. My mother was like that. I don't think anybody ever called her Grandmom. I think they called her Mum or something.
So these are like questions about like back then.
Back then.
Not like it's Did you use lard in your cooking?
Yes, we used lard in her cooking.
Did you spank your kids?
Maybe once or twice I spanked my kids through their whole life.
Why don't you spank us a lot?
I spanked my grandson, Michael, once.
Why?
He ran out of the store on me and I thought I lost him. I was like, how do I tell Bridget I lost her kid? He was taking a tantrum. Yeah,
Michael looks like a mountain man now.
Doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
I took a picture of him and he had a beard at the time and he looked like Bobby Singer.
Ah.
Did you do drugs or drink when you were a child?
Never did drugs. I had a couple of drinks. I got arrested one time for drinking.
What?
Underage drinking. Yeah, I don't know where I got it from. I was in Tinnican Township. I had one beer. And it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was running away from home.
For why?
And I was singing a song. And I walked across these people's property. It was in Tinnican Township. And they called the cops on me. And they took me to jail. And they put me in a holding cell. And then along came my stepfather, who used to be a bookie. He used to bet on the horses. And he had people from all over who were well known. And he slammed that newspaper down. He said, you let her go right now or your names will all be in the paper tomorrow. Man, they undid that show. Yeah. That was the only time. Are you going to ask me if I ever stole something?
No.
Oh.
Why'd you want to answer that?
Because I stole an ice cream cone. But I paid for it later. I had a guilty conscience. I went back the next day and gave the man his 50 cents.
Oh, it was 50 cents?
Yeah.
I want ice cream that's 15.
And it was in a cone.
Cents.
It was in a cone. It was so good.
Did you have a job and at what age?
I started babysitting when I was 12.
Did you have like an actual job?
I started working at the bubblegum factory when...
That was your first job?
Yeah.
And to cut your finger off?
Yeah. When I was 15 and a half, I lied about my age. I said I was 17. Because I think you had to be 17 to work there.
But don't they like check through your social security number and...
I don't know. Nobody questioned me at all. Let me work. And I fell in love with the foreman, and I got to do whatever I wanted to do, and all the old ladies were getting mad at me because I would take breaks. I'd go out and smoke a cigarette whenever I wanted to. And my boyfriend was the foreman, so I used to be a welder. I used to weld bubblegum together and have it all going down the line, and then they chop it. You ever see the bazooka?
You're saying something about the bazooka gum?
Yeah, so
You were dating the foreman.
yeah, and we had and they were all old women. We were talking about in the 70s and 80s, like I am now. And they couldn't take a break. Well, they didn't smoke, so they didn't need a break. So they had college students come in and work during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a machine operator, and this one college student, they're at the back. And
You talking about when you got your finger cut off?
Yeah. They have a box, and as it cuts the pieces of bubble gum and it falls into the box, well, the machine got stuck. It had a big blob like this of bubble gum around the wheel. So I had to shut it down, get my wire brush, and the bubble gum is really hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to clean that thing off, and I told the kid, whatever you do, do not turn my machine back on. My hands are going to be in here. And he was goofing off, and I put my finger in there, and he pushed the button, and
How much of it was cut off?
like, it was cut in a slant. It was cut off like this. It was all black and green, and I painted. And they
You
put
never
my
told me that
finger.
part before.
They put my finger in a baggie.
It was legitimately cut off?
Yeah, and they rushed it over to Hartford Hospital before they even got me over there. And then when they came in, first they put it in ice, and then they had a needle this long, and they stuck it down in there, and I went, ugh.
You painted again?
And then they bandaged it all up and everything, and I went home. And about 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up, my bandage were gone, and I was afraid my finger was going to fall back off. So I woke my daddy up, and he took me back over to the hospital, and they rebandaged it, and that was the end of that.
That's why her
It
finger...
could have been a good lawsuit, but I lied about my age, so I couldn't do it.
See, Nana, what happens when you lie?
Yes, it comes back. But what do I know? I was a kid.
Her fingernail now grows like...
Underneath, yeah. My fingernail goes...
It has a slant. See?
You can even see pieces where it was actually cut at the tip, too.
Up there?
Yeah, it was cut, like, right across there. See?
No.
And it's...
Focusing on your face.
Oh. And it's dead.
Can you feel that
No,
at all?
no. Can't use it either. It always gets in the way. Moving on next. Was that the last question?
I mean, there's plenty of questions, but...
Yeah, I don't want Mommy to get yours.
What?
I don't want Mommy to get yours.
Oh.
Although I'm having fun.
Did you have...
I'm hoochie goochie mama.
Nana.
What? Do I have what?
Did you have TVs?
Yes. They were black and white, and they were very small. And we weren't allowed to watch them after 7:30.
Are there any questions about me I could ask?
Yes. Are you going to be all right when you're on your own?
Now it's not the time for that.
Oh, but I worry all the time.
It's not the time for that. What's my favorite animal?
Rats.
No.
Oh, horse.
You look so serious.
A horse is a horse, of course, unless his name is Mr. Ed.
I don't know that.
That used to be a TV show.
Maybe when you were...
Yeah, the talking horse. It talked. I'm going to start wearing pigtails.
No, you're not.
So,
When was I born?
January 24th. 1991?
No! That, like, makes me 3 years older.
Oh, 1989. Somewhere around there.
1994.
94. Well, I was close.
The first time, and you're like in 1989.
I was close.
What's my favorite color? What's my favorite color?
Black.
I mean, that's all I wear.
That's my favorite color.
Really?
Black, yes.
You never wear black.
I wear black all the time.
I've never seen
I just don't bring it with me. I have a black flyer shirt. I have a black Philly shirt.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
For what? Oh. Almost. Almost. Nana. Come back.
I got, where's my shirt? Oh.
You have to say goodbye.
Oh. Whoa, that's all she wrote.
What?
Goodbye, my darling. I love you. I will watch over you from heaven, because that's where I'm going. Because I don't believe in the devil. He is not going to get me. Let me give you a kiss. Bye-bye. Okie dokie.
Bye.